Baltimore Ravens taking on the Aviators of Honolulu. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I have to admit I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
When you look at this defense, they come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
On third down, they're going to go with the option. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Shepard now from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First down, it's Ware. Room here to run. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Shepard. But he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. And bulldozing his way through. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? Well, on this one, and they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Aviators are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Shepard now from the end zone. And shoves him off at the 20. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing
the big fella! And a huge play that time. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Herbert with it looking to pass. Dumps that off to Will. Touchdown! An 11-yard touchdown. And the Aviators are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. When you look at this defense, we know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Jackson looking to throw on third. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the year. And his guys are going to take the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. And he'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. There's Jackson on third and long. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. It's caught on the right side of Smith. So no gain on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll run straight ahead with Ware. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
The big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Here now, a 3rd down and 8. From the 50, here's Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Shepard. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards there on the catch and run. A give to Ware. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 27. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. And again, this is Ware. Shreds it with a stiff arm. And he'll go down at the 28. 65 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this 1st half. 3rd and 2. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Third and 2, Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown! A great play there with a 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Aviators have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
And for the defense, their goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards the pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
First down, Ravens.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Running on first down with Ware. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, it's Ware. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a first down. They go again with Ware. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Aviators have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. It's deep for Duvernay. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, they run with Ware. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
Ray. Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And that is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Here's Jackson. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And it's intercepted at the goal line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go. Baylor Tiger. Baylor.
Herbert. Uncorks one for Davis. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Herbert on first down now. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
He'll buy some time right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. On the handoff, it's Ware. And he's going to be brought down. He needed to get to the 20, but he's a yard or 2 short. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
A 38-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Devin Duvernay. It's a foot race. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No cloth on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The question to be asked, where does this game go from here as we are back at it now on EA Sports? Shepard now from the end zone. Oh, some strong running. Pass midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown. Taking that attack on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Fighting through, and he's got space. Still on his feet. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run it here. Where? And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They run again with Ware. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down.
But, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
On the run, it's Ware. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 17. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now Herbert going to change the look. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Aviators are able to stretch out their lead. And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Shreds the tackle, and that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Muscles him off. Oh, another great move. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Boy, 248 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Jackson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 score. There he goes, right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
So this play, until recently, only something you probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time, coaches worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment, running plays like this, and they still worry about it. But when you can break up big chunks of yardage like that, it's worth the risk. Plus, you're coaching that quarterback to see those guys coming and get down before the big hit occurs.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throw offside complete. That's Davis. Touchdown!
Darius Davis
From 10 yards out.
and the Aviators get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 5 yards out.
And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
The kick is good.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead's down to 24.
Ravens 34.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
For Baltimore.
Shepard now from the end zone.
And And just shedding him off there.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline. And they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line. On the ground, this is Ware. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 45-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Flush to it, and a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
12. Hey, go Lion. 21. Let's go. Hey, Ram. Set.
On 4th down, Herbert. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Sheds off the tackle. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Ravens get a bit closer. They'll try and run it here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now Herbert. This is Smith with a grab. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Herbert operating from the red zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
He's got it. Touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Aviators are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. Now a hit and a loose football. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18.
65. Ravens 47.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pull it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch.
That's caught inside the 20. And what a big-time play there. 49 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
They'll drop to throw.
Right back to Davis. It's complete.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Right side here with Ware. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Aviators are able to add on to that lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he brings this one all the way back. So definitely good for the individual stats. Maybe not for our storyline, but he's in for the late score.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Shepard now from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there as he gets it up to the 43. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Getting the football to Davis on an out route. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Ravens Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now the ball comes loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Herbert now. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Aviators are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to be the final play of this football game. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball,